This is Zeke from Team Instinct.
This is Chipmunk from Team Instinct in Fresno, California, if you haven't heard.
Oh, you're Vertigo.
Just gonna switch up your name like that?
I was wondering when I said that, I was like, this is Vertigo from Instinct, Fresno, California, if you haven't heard. And yeah, today we are talk about the introduction to parkour.
Complete, flat out beginner intro.
Straight noobing it up.
Noobing it up.
Crazy
Using
intro.
a noob tube, like
Stage 0.
want to go get into parkour. This is for you. Alright? Really, parkour is very easy to get into. I remember before I started free running, I remember thinking like, how do you get into parkour?
It's impossible.
It seems so unapproachable. You just watch these videos of like people on YouTube doing all this crazy stuff. It's just, that's crazy. I can't do that. But it is like everything is really, you gotta build yourself up to that point. So you start somewhere. And so getting into parkour is very easy and very simple. It doesn't take a lot of anything really. Just the determination to get into parkour. Not even a lot of athleticism.
You need some.
Not,
I mean, it'll
to get
build
into
as
it.
you go.
I mean, to get into it though. People
Yeah.
think you already need to be like a good athlete. You don't need to be. You can just.
I mean, you should be able to run.
It's just you're not gonna be at a level you can't, physically go. You know what I'm trying to say?
I don't think.
I don't know.
I know what you're trying to say though. But
You're not just gonna be busting backflips by the time you watch this. At the end of this video.
you might.
I
Because,
mean, we are amazing teachers.
I think so. We do put up amazing tutorials.
If you haven't seen them yet, you should go to the page right here.
Or right there.
Maybe right here.
Or down there. Clothing.
It's just whatever suits you, whatever you feel comfortable with. Because you don't want to be uncomfortable when you free run, because then you're gonna look uncomfortable, and that's not comfortable to watch.
It's not. It gets kind of awkward watching uncomfortable people free run.
I can see people free running in pants, and they can't even like jump to. Don't do that.
Yeah, just be smart about it, really. You don't want to wear something that's going to restrict your movement a lot. So there's like a lot of they have a few like free running shoes and like clothing and stuff, but it can be on the pricey side. Like you don't really need that stuff.
It's not essential at all.
Just like t-shirts, shorts, and some shoes. I don't know.
Some running shoes, preferably. We are going to be talking about location now, and we're going to be walking around pretty much where we started.
Yeah.
This is for pretty much 3 years now, where we've been training in our parkour.
Where we started, basically, it's a school where we have a kind of cluttered area here where you can really work on your flow. Some benches, different obstacles. We're going to find, this is a good place to start. Like, this right here, this little ledge is where we learn a lot of our vaults on.
See, this is what we were talking about in some of our earlier videos. Something not past your skill level. Like when you're starting, you shouldn't be starting on this huge gap to 13-foot drop and no, just something easy like this. Then you can move up into like different stuff and eventually get to that gap to 13-foot drop.
But really in parkour, when you're starting off, don't worry about like trying to progress really fast and doing stuff that you're not ready for just because it looks cool and stuff like that. Really just be safe and
Do it for you.
yeah.
Do it for yourself. Don't go and try to like show off and then maybe try something you're not comfortable with just because people want to see it and then end up hurting yourself. It's not worth it.
Yeah, just
Not at all.
if you're getting into parkour to show off and to impress other people and not doing it for yourself, you're getting in for the wrong reasons. Or,
This is not the sport for you.
yeah, don't try to. I see a lot of people when they first start off at free running parkour, whatever, and all they focus on is learning like flips and tricks and stuff like that,
Yeah, a
just
lot of
because
that.
it looks cool, just because they want to impress people. But then once they get into their parkour fundamental, the basics, they can't do anything. They're all awkward and the flow is off. And it's just
but
'cause
they have cool flips.
they have cool flips. But just do it for you. Get into stuff that just basically do it for you and stay safe. Don't try to show off. Like me personally, we've been free running for around like 3 years now. I haven't learned like one flip. Well, I've done like front flips. I've learned a side flip, but I haven't put any time into flips. It's not really me. I like moving through my environment. I don't like just doing big flips and showing off in front of people. I mean, if you want to learn flips and you want to learn for you, not to show off, I mean, by all means, go ahead. But just make sure you're doing parkour for the right reasons. Yeah, and always be safe. Be safe.
Yes.
Don't
That's
try to
the
go out. That's the biggest
huge,
because
biggest thing.
parkour is really safe. It actually is really safe. I haven't.
It teaches you how to be safe.
Yeah, I haven't had a serious injury in parkour yet, and don't like go off. And then usually when you hurt yourself is when you're trying to show off and you try to do stuff you're not ready for. And so just be patient with your parkour. Do it because it's fun and you enjoy it. Don't do it because you want to show